Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. So, I guess I'm naive. Like, I thought after the verdict, Donald Trump guilty, all 34 counts, I thought there was a chance that I'm going to say the normie Republicans, like mainstream, kind of like, I don't know, like who is a normal Republican now? Like maybe Mitch Romney, but maybe even the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson. I don't know. You're going to think, okay, or Lindsey Graham, maybe he's there, but nowhere to be found. They're all MAGA. They're totally doubling down, and the reaction is more extreme than ever. This is really disgusting and dangerous. This is the reason why everyone was clamoring for cameras in the courtroom. New York doesn't have cameras. Anyone who saw that, if you showed it, I've been saying this forever. We all know he was 100% guilty. It wasn't even close. It was just ridiculous. If you go to my videos, people who are in the court each and every day saw clearly, right? And this is, by the way, there are three other cases which are much stronger than this one. So I've said this over and over. Donald Trump, the only mistake whatever we did, like Democrats or whatever, if you want to call it that, that's not really, judiciary is independent, but Merrick Garland should have had Donald Trump arrested on January 7th, right? The very next, or even the same day. He should have been tried, and he would have the trial, televise the trial, conviction, have the appeal, and by now Donald Trump would be sitting on death row, I don't know, or at least life imprisonment, no parole. But here we are. What happens is we have the weakest case, not weak in terms of how strong the case was, but in terms of seriousness, like, overthrowing the government, it's fake slate of electors, on and on and on. Like those things, stealing nuclear secrets and trying to sell them to our enemies, to the Russians, a lot more serious stuff than paying off a porn star and falsifying business records. By the way, and they classified as election interference. I've gone through this over and over. It's not just that. It's not just that he screwed a porn star when his wife was pregnant. It's that he falsified business records right at the time in 2016 when the Access Hollywood tape came out, the grabbing women by the genitals tape, and he paid off this. It's election interference. If that information came out at the time, Donald Trump would not have won. We'd never have this Trump crap. He would have lost. And, that's just the way it is. So, what I want to talk about is I don't watch the Fox News. I don't watch the right-wing propaganda stuff. I see the clips from my channels, and it's so disgusting, the lies and how dangerous that is. And I used to say, I get annoyed with the actual maggots, the people on the ground, people with the flags. Like, how could you be so stupid? Like, you're consuming and you're parroting what the orange idiot's saying. Like, it's all lies, it's all crap. But yet, that's what the media's saying. That's what the media and the crooked MAGA politicians, they're just lying. That J.D. Vance, oh my God, he's a disgusting monster. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm having some issues with copyright, so I'm not going to stream this, but I'm going to show you some clips, maybe just the audio, from my phone. HasanAbi, Hassan Piker, he goes by many different names, but some of the outrageous content out of the court from the maggots, and also from people from Fox, like Sean Hannity, just lying, and Jesse Waters. Oh my God, these people are scumbags. And that drunk lady, that Janine Barrow, that old drunk lady, I was surprised she's still on the show. Holy shit. But check this out.
Yo, you went a little nutty with it, my boy. Hey, yo.
That's Hassan Piker.
Yo, that's crazy. But anyway, let's get to Judge Janine.
Or does he
listen to this crazy lady
as that appeals process, plays out, and he now calls to the American people to deliver their own verdict in November?
Well, I think that the American people will be struck by this, as we are all struck by it, in different ways. I, as a former prosecutor and a judge who knows
I find it hard to
courts
believe
and
this
knows
lady
the
was
state law, I know that this is riddled with reversible error.
That's a lie.
I know that there was no basis to charge this crime,
That's a lie.
this alleged crime, and to resurrect
Lie.
dead misdemeanors based upon non-unanimous federal
That's a lie.
violations of
I'll
the
talk about that
election law
later,
or
about the
of tax
non-unanimous.
law. So, I mean, you've got that, but there's also a gut punch to the criminal justice system in the United States.
She's drunk, I
People
think.
realize we are no longer safe anymore, and it's because of the progressive left agenda
It's so
of making
dangerous.
sure that we don't keep people in jail. And, you know, they're out there with 33 arrests, but, you know, they're still assaulting people or violently attacking people down the street here. But now we've got...
I like that the argument literally is like, dude, what are you doing? You're supposed to only arrest poor people.
Yeah, right.
You can't arrest rich people.
one of the most famous...
Like everyone's argument, all the Republicans that are defending Donald Trump's, their arguments are reduced to, hello, you're not supposed to arrest powerful people, idiot. That's not what
Exactly.
the system is for, idiot. This is no different than when maybe Lindsey Graham or maybe another Republican, we don't know who, or a Democrat, we don't know who told ICC prosecutor Kareem Khan, hello, the International Criminal
Dakota.
Court is for thugs. It's for African warlords and thugs
Stop,
like
Dakota.
Putin, not for Israeli or American officials. What are you saying?
individuals in the world, a former president of the United States who can be taken down by a George Soros funded
Shut the
prosecutor
fuck up,
on
George
a crime
Soros.
that doesn't exist.
Oh, you're
where
such
not
a
one
scummy
person
lady,
put his
man.
finger anywhere near that bookkeeping.
George
and now
Soros.
they're going to return
Oh
a
my
verdict
God,
and
you're
say,
kidding.
oh, he's guilty. He's definitely guilty. This is a jury pool made out of 85 to 90% of the people are anti-Trump, not pro-anybody,
This is all wrong,
anti-Trump.
all bullshit.
That's the jury pool. We knew it.
The jury-
we
the-
have a judge who wasn't picked
they
out
had
of
an
the wheel
opportunity
out
to-
of the drum as
this
all of
lady's-
us judges
everything she's
are.
saying is wrong.
And he was a judge who was selected not just for the Trump organization.
You're a
not just
disgrace,
for the,
lady. Go have another
this
drink.
case,
You know what? I can't do
but
this.
also for
Have
the,
another fucking drink, you
another case
stupid old
involved-
lady. I mean, they're just so disgusting. Does anyone take that stupid drunk lady seriously? I'm going to show, I'll do another video, some of the clips outside of the courtroom. It's so funny. There's this guy who's screaming. He's a nut job and he's using the F word for gay people, F-A, G, and he has a shirt that says gays for Trump. I mean, there's so many layers to this. Like there's just gone, just nuts, this whole Trump thing. When is this nightmare going to end? So I want to just end on this. Oh my God. And we knew going in why New York doesn't have cameras. This should have been televised. And I knew this was going to happen. They were just going to spin it, the opposite of what actually happened in court. If you were in there in court, if you read the books that I've been telling you to read about all these cases, let me grab this. People haven't seen my other videos. I got my book bag here, but let me, if everyone in this country read the actual indictments, the court documents, here we are. There are actually 88, but if you read, and here we are, these are the actual documents, the court cases. Now, everyone outside, and Jeanine Pirro obviously has not read this. No, nobody from Fox has read it. Maybe the attorneys have read it, but they're just scummy. I'm sure Todd Blanche is a vile piece of shit. The lawyers, I've said to my wife, they're even worse. It's hard to get worse than the worst, but they're just as bad. They're absolutely disgusting people. Okay, I'm going to keep this one a little short. I'm actually going on vacation next week, but enjoy the weather. We're going to get through this. This was a really good day for democracy. I know Trump is running his mouth with the lies. He's a 77-year-old brat, man, but he's just the worst human being who's ever lived, that fucking Trump. And I tell you what, I get pissed off at the actual maggots, but I hate the lying MAGA politicians and the media worse. Okay. Peace, everyone. Peace, love, and understanding after that rant.